So this is the wall yoga block hip hinge. So I use this drill for teaching people how to truly feel and expand their glutes. This is something I feel a lot of people really are not good at. If you're somebody with back pain, if you're somebody with tight hips, somebody who really just doesn't like doing deadlifts, maybe has hurt themselves doing deadlifts, maybe you just feel tight everywhere, this is a good drill to kind of work in. So all you need is a yoga block and a wall. We're going to start, this is my right leg we're starting on. The block is going to go just slightly above the knee. If you need to put it kind of on the joint line of the knee to get a good squish against the block, do what you got to do. When you're standing here getting set up, it should look like your knee is relatively on top of your foot, if not slightly more over the toes. And you have to be able to feel like your weight is fairly centered in the middle of your foot, kind of right in the middle of the arch, a little closer to the heel, but not quite in the heel, not quite in the ball of the foot, just smack in the middle for the most part. So we get set. We want to make sure we can get a squeeze on the block and we can feel heavy in the ground. This is my right leg, so we're going to put right hand on right glute, left hand in the right hip crease. So think of your hands as guides here. So as we come down for our hinge, we're going to plant the ground with a flat foot. We're going to squeeze the yoga block with our knee, and we're feeling our hands guide the butt back. You can also see as I'm doing this, my chest is naturally turning into this motion. The thoracic rotation will help the glute expand more. So we're guiding the butt back. We're going to try to just let the back be loose. We breathe. As we exhale, we see if we can push back more. We take our time here. We try to generate tension as much as we can through the foot to allow this hip to expand and open. Once you know you are not going to get any more expansion out of this glute, we're going to start to squish the ground harder, and then we're going to squeeze the yoga block with the leg, and we want to feel the hip come into the lead hand in the front. And that hip just comes on top of that knee, and then we're going to come right back down. As we come down, we make sure we're breathing. We send the hip back. We feel the butt cheek open up. You should feel almost as though you're creating a stretch and a release kind of at the same time. Take your time here. Once you get expansion, take a breath. See if you can get more. Sit there. See if you can get more. And I just noticed that my knee was drifting back as I'm doing this, so I'm going to check myself, make sure my knee stays still, but my butt is trying to push back. And then I get a much deeper expansion here. We hold this for a breath or two. As we exhale, come up, hip goes forward. You can take your time on this and treat it as an opener. You can treat this as a strengthening drill with a weight in your hand. Some people just doing a set of 6 to 8 is going to be very taxing. So take your time on it, learn to find the ground, learn to own your hip, and create a better hinge. Hope this helps.